Call me chicken, but I hate the idea of being a wimp. I want to be a man. You know, who gets all the girls. That's what I want to be. I have a video game collection. Well, it's not really manly, though. In fact, the reason I actually started my video game collection is because I was laying in bed one night, and I just said to myself, I wonder what's the quickest way to not get laid. I had an idea. What if I get a bunch of games based off of movies? Oh, what's that? You like Family Feud? Marry me. I didn't really want to find the ones that are actually, like, really big, like, for instance, The Walking Dead or Batman. Those happen to be two Telltale series. I don't know why I picked those, but I try to look for ones that I don't think many people have heard of before, and just ones I already had. I would have been able to get a better stash, you know, and I'd be able to afford it if more of you joined the Patreon. Huh. Thanks to the 2 people who joined that. So let's start out with Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban. Is that how you pronounce it? Why did they choose that name? That's such a weird name.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
911, what's your emergency?
Okay, the animation looks okay for its time, but they look like Sims characters. And yes, I know The Sims was made by EA, and so is this. But they couldn't have at least got, like, different animation for this? They look literally just like Sims characters.
I think Scabbers went that way.
That way sucks. Why doesn't this door open? Why does this door open? So it starts out with you shooting a book. That's the first battle. Great. Then Ron kills it with his bare hands. Great way to make me feel weak. Then Malfoy takes your rat and, well, you have to kill him, I guess. Please, I can cause more collateral damage than that. Watch this. So then Harry passes out and Ron drags him in the most boring chase ever. And then you see a cool page of a book that you have to show to Hermione. But then you forget to show it to her and go to a spell. So there's another boss fight and it's a book again. Great. Then more books. Why have all of the boss fights I've done been either killing books or killing a child? My uncle didn't like this game. And he loves Harry Potter so much that if there was a 90-minute movie of J.K. Rowling taking a dump the whole time, he would have said it was the best movie ever. And I keep looking for secrets that this game doesn't have. Also, it's impossible to hit them without killing Ron. Alright, I'm done with this one. Let's move on to My Little Mermaid. Why is Ariel killing the fish? Aren't those her allies? And she is one of them, technically, right? So this is murder. So this is a game about the daughter of a Greek god going on a murdering spree. I mean, sure, they're attacking her, but for good reason, probably. Most of the fish you attack before they attack you. Otherwise, you'd be dead by the end of the level. So they're just sticking up for their people. First off, the first level is way too hard. So you have to hit the fish once, which stuns them. But apparently, if you hit them twice, they turn into bubbles, which you can pick up and launch at people. So you gotta launch the bubbles at the shark at the end. And that is just incredibly hard. But I eventually got it, and you have to hit the shark 4 times, which is a very random number. And I'm not going to play the second level, because if the first one was that hard, I don't want to play the second one. So moving on to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This one I'm only including because I just got every movie thing that was in my collection that I have with me currently, because as you know, I am not at my normal location, and I'll be here for about until like September, so get used to this. But most people know of it. If you grew up with the Nintendo Entertainment System, you have most likely played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just good. I mean, it's original and good. There isn't much to say about it. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot of critiquing you could do about it, but I don't feel like doing a bunch of critiquing about this game because I actually like it. So, moving on to the next one. Speedy Gonzales, Los Gatos Bandidos. So this is Sonic. This is a blatant ripoff of Sonic, down to the circle feet and everything. Don't get me wrong, it's one of my favorites of the bunch. Now, it's not saying a lot, but it is one of my favorites of the bunch. But what made Sonic fun was that there is no limits. It was a fast-paced game, and it was fun that way. Yeah, there was obstacles, but you could usually jump and hit them on your way. You can still keep going. In this one, you can't jump on the obstacles, and most of the time they're blocking your way, so you actually have to stop, which usually takes your character like 3 seconds before you're completely stopped for some reason, and then kick them. So, running in this game is actually dangerous, which is supposed to... What the... Something just hit my window. This is not a bit, I promise you. Did a bird just hit my window? What the... What on earth? This isn't a bit. A bird just hit my window. I am terrified. Anyway, also a part of this level is really confusing to me, and I couldn't get past it, and then I had my dad play, and he got past it pretty quickly, but I wasn't watching him, so I don't know how he did it. And for a lot of these platforms to come back, you actually have to go off screen and then go back, so that part of the game resets, which is really stupid. Next game. I love this game. It's so ahead of its time. So, it's like Batman Ultimate Forever or something like that. So, in this game, you actually get to customize your weapons for a Super Nintendo game. And also the music sounds great, and the logo looks amazing. And if only I could figure out what to do here.
Follow the bat.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get the game set up. Alright, give me a minute.
Not loading. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Alright, this next game I saved for last because it just looked like the worst of the bunch. I saw this game and I'm like, wow, this sucks. Finding Nemo. Why?
Hold on.
Tad and Sheldon said you got lost in here. Oh, we're gonna be late for school.
How do you get lost in a cave that has like 3 turns? Where am I? Hey, look, it's future me because for some reason part of my video didn't record. So what about this game is horrible, you may ask? It goes from, 2D platformer. Really good game so far. Something I would play all the time. But it goes from that to 3D. And you might be wondering what's wrong with 3D. 2 words. One joystick. How do you... John, you may be asking me, John, how do you have one joystick if you go left, right, up, down, diagonal, and forward and backwards? You want to know how you go forward? You go up and down, and your character is forward. And if you get, bored because, it's really stupid because that's how you go forward, you press dash or B or whatever that's supposed to be, dash. I think it's called quick dash or something, and then you just hope that your fish goes in the direction you want it to. And obviously, you can't just go up and down to go forward. That's not how life works. Oh. Never mind. So that was bad. Not as bad as Take Shelter, though, so that's a win. Yeah, I'm probably going to be making that comparison a lot. Not just because I like that video and I want an excuse to do this, but, I hate that movie a lot and I want people to know how bad it is. So there's several of these games, so if you want a part 2, maybe watch this video 50 times and I'll consider it. Joining the Patreon would help because that's the only way I make money to buy more bad games. I was thinking of adding game show games to this because, they are technically movies or TV shows that are based off of, that they make games of, but I think these could get their own video. So if you want that, let me know. Anyway, I gotta go film my movie.
Come on!